Hello, all. It is Sunday, the 1st of April. Hope everybody had a great weekend. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. And if you celebrate Happy Fool's Day, I don't know why I said Happy Fools. I meant April Fool's Day. Then Happy Fool's Day. All right, let's get into it. Monday, 20 rep max on a back squat. Compare it to March 5th. This should smoke you, man. Make sure you get a good workout prep, good warm up. Make sure your movement patterns are perfect. You're nice and you don't want to overstretch, but you want to stretch to whereas you're able to get in the right position on your back squat. Um, we had a couple pretty solid numbers last time. See if you can beat it by 5 or 10 pounds, man. Don't get greedy because it gets tiring really quick. Single leg RDL, these are really good, man. And if you look at the video and you notice like how he does them, the front leg is, you know, not necessarily stiff, not like a stiff leg deadlift, but relatively, maybe soft knees. But as you see, like his back angle and his rear leg, it's like one straight line. So these are, there's a little bit of balance involved with these. Single leg, 10 on each side, three sets. Conditioning piece. It's a quick 8-minute AMRAP. So this is a smoker, 30 vertical swings, 600-meter row, 30 goblet squats with the same kettlebell. Continue on if you get through that in 8 minutes. Extra credit, glute ham developer sit-ups, 3 to 12 to 15 reps. I use that rep scheme in there, but if you're doing more or if you're a little bit more advanced, then go ahead and start using like a medicine ball and do weighted glute ham sit-ups. But you really need to be working on those glute ham sit-ups because if you're like me and you don't do them, when you do them, you get super, super sore. Going into Tuesday, we're going to start off with an accessory, medicine ball, chest pass, 3x10. I'm a little nervous about these because you're going to be throwing my damn medicine balls against the wall. Um, try to use the better ones. Try to use the Dynamax because they won't explode. Some of the cheaper ones might explode. And you don't have to use a heavy weight on these. I repeat, you don't have to use a heavy weight on these. There's absolutely no way anybody should be using more than 12 pounds. If I see somebody doing 14 or 20 pounds, I'm going to flip out. You don't need to be throwing that against the wall. These are light. These are speed. These are really, really good for explosive. So please try to stick with even a 4, 6, or 8 pound medicine ball on these. Coaches, keep an eye on that. Conditioning, 2 parts. Starting at 0, 0, 0, 0 on the clock, you got a 15-minute AMRAP. 21 bench press, 21 L sit-ups or pull-ups. This is a really good workout. This is a Rich Froning workout, actually. And then, you're going to get a 5-minute break, obviously, because then at the 20-minute mark, you're going to do 4 rounds of 500-meter row, 10 dumbbell snatch left arm, 10 dumbbell snatch right arm from the floor each time. From the floor. Extra credit plank holds 3 by 60 seconds. Going into Wednesday, 50-calorie assault bike, 20-yard high bar prowler, 20-yard low bar prowler. So back and forth. Then 40 calorie, 30 calorie, 20, 10, all the way down on the assault bike. Guys, you don't need a 100 prowler setup, man. It's not the end of the world if like you share a prowler with somebody else. Let's just say they get off the bike a little bit before you, and then all of a sudden you walk outside and somebody's got a prowler and you got to wait till they push it back. Big deal. It's not a big deal. We don't need 40 sleds or 13. So I got 13 sleds. They don't need to be all loaded up with weight. So just be smart about that. It is kind of like a active recovery day. So you don't have to be going nuts with thinking about your time all the time. Thursday, start off with accessory movement, barbell, Cuban press. These are really good, super, super, super light. I probably wouldn't want to see anybody more than an empty barbell because this is a lot of shoulder stability, a lot of rotator cuff health here in this movement. So be smart. This is a crusher, Macho Man. Every minute on a minute, as long as you can go with the prescribed weight. I think Noah Olson did like 26 minutes with 205. This is very hard. I mean, the front squats are going to crush it. They're going to crush me. Power cleans, no big deal. Power jerks, no big deal. Front squats are going to crush me. I'm probably not going to be able. I'll probably do 135, and I'll probably get to like, who knows, 15 maybe if I'm lucky. Extra credit, you know, it's been it's been proven that like when you do like some workouts like this, not necessarily like this, but when you're going into like 1 rep maxes and stuff like that or heavy lifting, you want to do some kind of cardio at the end for cardiac output in your heart. So that's the reason why sometimes we flush your system by saying, jump on a bike, jump on a rower, and just go light at a conversational piece, I call it, just to kind of flush your body and increase your recovery process. Going into Friday, 20 rep max deadlift. Guys, be careful on this. With the squat, it's a little bit different, because you get the eccentric movement from the top. You get the kind of bounce a little bit in the hole. Deadlift, you're not. You're at a dead stance. You're not really supposed to be bouncing off the ground, but we do allow a little bit of a bounce. If the arm starts bending out the bounce, that's kind of like a no rep. Here's a good one: 5 rounds, 4 times. So 50-meter overhead double kettlebell walk. So you're gonna make sure you lock those kettlebells overhead. You should basically have the biceps against the ear. Make sure your elbows are locked out. You're gonna go 50 meters. So what we'll do is we'll probably have a 25-meter cone. So walk to the 25-meter and back, put them down, don't drop them on the pavement, and then 30, come in, do 30 wall balls, and then you're going to do 50-meter farmer's carry. And then, while you're out there, you jump right onto the top, 50-meter overhead walk. So pretty good workout. Accessory, medicine ball, sit-up, chest pass. There's a link to all these movements. If you don't know what they are, check out the links. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm going to Boca House Rich. Hope I'm not going to get everything on the menu like you do. This week's workouts are brought to you by Smoothie King. Omar owns I don't even know, 4 or 5 Smoothie Kings. Plantation. There's one right off of Nob Hill in Cleary. Also Slice in Weston with Patty. If you want to host a wedding or a bar mitzvah, or you just want to have a cool gym party, go check her out. Who else am I missing, man? We got real estate agents. We got attorneys in case you get arrested. We got such a cool crew in our gym, man. I'd like to actually get everybody on like a page of professionals. All right, everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow.